Oh man, it's been so long.
Whoa. Ooh.
Okay.
My icon from Hollywood history.
That's a big question straight out the gate.
Gotta be DiCaprio.
Paul Newman.
Used to be Lucille Ball growing up.
Not that historical, but Jodie Foster. She is always entirely authentically true to herself.
Jane Fonda is my Hollywood icon.
Miss Meryl Streep.
Probably James Dean.
Sophia Loren.
I love Rita Hayworth. Her beauty, her sassiness, her class, and those legs. Mamma mia.
The best piece of advice I've ever received is
Make decisions based on love and not fear.
Stay the course and continue to press forward.
relax.
Take it nice and slow, Dami. Nice and slow.
Make sure you actually sit down and drink water.
Worrying means you suffer twice.
Show up on time, know your lines, and be kind to everybody.
Be yourself.
And never give up.
Do not wear really pointed shoes. You will only get bunions.
What advice would I give my younger self?
First, she wouldn't listen to shit, so I don't know if it would matter anyway.
If I could go back and chat with him, his head would explode.
Take a minute to think about it.
If I saw my younger self right now, I would tell her that she can say no.
To not be too hard on myself because you don't get brownie points for suffering.
Oh, stop worrying so much.
Enjoy it all a little bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Be crazier because I was too disciplined as a child.
I don't really know what piece of advice I'd give my younger self because mistakes made are lessons learned, you know?
Get really good at lots of things.
I'd just say keep being a hero.
The most fun I've ever had at an awards ceremony.
Can you have fun at those? Is that possible?
Probably my first Grammys when I was first performing Rise Up.
2017, when I won an Emmy.
The Golden Globes are fun. They serve champagne at the table so you can have one glass or more.
There's no greater award ceremony on earth than the Tony Awards.
The Vanity Fair after party after the Oscars is always fun. I actually met Nick for the first time there.
My favorite party plus one.
Oh, this is gonna get me in trouble.
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus.
My favorite party plus one. Oh, that's Mom Dukes. That's easy. That's my mom.
I gotta think now.
My favorite party plus one is my wife.
Oh, definitely my husband.
Is it just that I don't know any fun people? It's possible.
My favorite party plus one is my wife. If we can find another couple whose wife she gets on with.
My tip for getting red carpet ready on Zoom is to only focus on the front.
Business on top and a party at the bottom.
My tip, I would say, is lighting.
Red lipstick, not hard to do, always makes it look like you put in a ton of effort.
Nice earrings. It frames the face nicely and fills up the screen with sparkle.
When I finally do a Zoom where I look red carpet ready, I'll let you know what that tip is.
How do I deal with nerves?
Nerves.
I've tried everything. Meditation. Someone recently gave me CBD oil, which tasted so disgusting.
So what I do when I have nerves, I mean, first of all, I try to breathe like in and out.
Talk to my husband, my mom, my friends. Somebody to just like give me a semblance of balance.
There's nothing you can do. You have to feel nerves. It means you care.
I actually love being nervous.
I realize that they're not always an enemy and all energy can be used in a certain way.
It means you're headed in the right direction, I think.
I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with nerves, but compartmentalize, compartmentalize, compartmentalize.
I just kind of trick myself into thinking that I'm really excited, and it means that I enjoy everything so much more.
The most challenging thing about being creative in 2020 is not being creative at all in 2020.
The lack of human connection, not being able to embrace people. How can you connect artistically if you can't connect emotionally?
I'm a hugger. I love to hug people, and it is very difficult to see people that you love and not give them a squeeze.
I need that feeling, I need that energy, I need to feel people, I need to see them and touch them and to engage with them.
Probably the most challenging part was to stay safe and to not catch COVID.
The last movie that made me cry.
Oh, I've been doing so much crying during quarantine.
The last movie to make me cry was God's Own Country, directed by Francis Lee.
Weirdly, Lord of the Rings. I hadn't seen it in a while, and yeah, it got me.
The last movie to make me cry was The Farewell. And it wasn't just a cry, it was a sob.
Contagion, because it was so close to being real.
Pieces of a Woman.
Probably Remains of the Day.
A documentary, actually, called Time.
The last movie to make me cry was Up.
Soul. Soul made me sob.
My first ever paid gig,
That's a question you need to ask my mom because I don't really remember.
I think, was for Vogue Niños when I was 11.
Probably McDonald's. I remember during the summer I worked in McDonald's for a month, that's it.
My first paid gig as a performer was a Dutch yogurt commercial.
I don't really remember very well, but I was the Coppertone girl in the 60s.
In Italy, you had these comic books, but the pictures were not drawings. They were done with real people. When I was 16, 17, I did that. But my name was not yet Sophia Loren. It was Sophia Lazzaro.
My first ever paid gig was kissing a frog for the Newport Aquarium. It was a commercial. They didn't just ask me to kiss a frog.
My childhood movie crush.
I would like to say I should not be judged for this.
My childhood movie crushes is so easy with Guy Pearce.
Rizzo in Greece.
I did have a crush on Jonathan Taylor-Thomas.
Oh, so easy. My childhood movie crush was Peter Pan. First in cartoon version, then in real version, and the kid in Casper.
Rachel Wise from About a Boy. That was a very serious one.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think I saw her in Can't Hardly Wait, and I couldn't hardly wait to grow up.
Jessica Rabbit.
The kid from Holes.
Robert Redford.
So I used to write journals for like 2 years. Oh my God, if he knew me, I bet he really liked me. So, holla. No.
May have been Tom Cruise. It was that time.
Leo, obviously.
There were so many, but I think #1 was Michael J. Fox.
Tyrone Power. Que bello.
Whichever Schwartzman was in The Princess Diaries, the way he played the piano and then ate the M&M and was like, hey, I fixed your car. I was like, check, check, check. I'll meet you at the altar.
What do I love most about acting?
It depends on the day.
I love the camaraderie of being with a group of people who all enjoy playing dress up.
That tribal feeling of we're doing this hard thing and we're doing it all together.
It's a level playing field because you all depend on each other.
What I love most about acting would probably be the research.
It's the fact that you get to explore.
I've been able to realize through acting that we're a lot more similar to each other than dissimilar.
To create moments that move people and to tell stories that inspire them.